guys, you just have to start somewhere. And if this is what your somewhere looks like, that's fine. Basta simulan mo lang yung something na gusto mong simulan and it won't matter. How's it going, guys? And today, nagbabalik na naman tayo sa panibagong video. And today, we're just gonna do a simple vlog. I kind of miss doing vlogs, guys, so I'm just doing a quick vlog for you guys. And I am looking at my toolbox and I was like, this would be an interesting topic to talk about on the channel. No, tools are detrimental to a mechanic's career kasi without tools, you're like a surgeon without his scalpel, or a vlogger without his camera, or you're a carpenter without a hammer. That's basically what it is. So you need tools. And this is a good topic to talk about because, guys, sometimes people are intimidated into going into this career because they're afraid of the tools that they're about to buy. No, I can't agree more to that statement that it's kind of intimidating going into this career because there's a lot of tools that you have to buy. Like, think about it. You go from this toolbox to this toolbox to this toolbox, then to that toolbox. Ang punto ko naman doon, guys, is this trade, itong industry na to, hindi to humihintong mag-grow. Every year, there's manufacturers develop new cars, new technologies in their vehicles, and that basically translates for you getting new tools, because sometimes new technologies, new tools to fix that problem. And this is very intimidating, especially kung bago ka pa lang, or if you're not sure if you want to be a mechanic, because you're thinking, should I need all of these tools to begin with? And I'm here to tell you guys that no, you actually don't need that much tools to begin with. And I'll show you guys what I started with and kung ano naman talagang kailangan mo para magsimula dito sa career na to, no? Let's get it. So yun nga, no, guys, so ito lang ang kailangan nyo, in my opinion, pag nagsisimula ka as a mechanic. Basically all you need is, a 1/2-inch ratchet, 3/8 ratchet. This is the most common ones that you're gonna use. A pen light, thread depth gauge, a little screwdriver, pocket screwdriver. You guys have no idea how handy that comes. Meron din tayong tire chuck, or this thing that you put air into the tires. Sockets, 3/8 set, and then your 1/2-inch set. This is an impact set, and I'll show you guys the difference. And a torque wrench, an impact, air impact, electric impact, doesn't really matter. And of course you need wrenches, guys. I couldn't put it on the table because this is actually tied down so it doesn't move around, but you need a decent size of na set ng wrenches to get your career started. Just mind these na nasa rack, don't really mind those because those are just random stuff that that's just thrown in there. So you guys might be wondering, yun lang ba talaga kailangan mo? Parang ang konti naman. And yes, it is. Technically, yun lang naman talagang kailangan mo if you're starting out. Because if you're starting out as a mechanic, all you guys are doing, or all you guys are going to be doing, just oil changes and tire rotations and stuff like that. So you don't really need all the fancy stuff that you think that you will need. So I'll give you guys an example. This is a specific tool, a specially designed tool for your brake calipers and the rears. This is like a combo ng caliper and the park brake. It's all in one caliper. So you need this specific tool to push it back. People think na kailangan mo yung mga specific tool or special tools like this in the first day. In reality, no, you don't. Because I got this in like after a year of working, and that's when I turned into first year. And after first year, you need to have this because you're going to be doing a lot of brake jobs and stuff. So you will need this tool, but you don't really need this on your first day because you'll be doing oil changes. You won't even see brakes. So marami pang examples yan, guys. Marami kayong mga special or specific tools that's gonna do the specific job, and you don't really need those tools right away in the beginning. Like I'm telling you guys, this is all you will ever need for your first day of work, or first year, or first few steps in your career. All you need is a good 3/8 set, like socket set, and an impact set. I'm gonna show you guys the difference between an impact and a regular socket. As you guys can see, this has thinner walls in it, and then if you look at the impact set, the 1/2-inch impact, you can see the walls are actually thicker, and that's because it's being used on an impact, so a lot of strain is gonna go into the socket, so kailangan niya mas makapal para hindi siya mabasag, no? But basically, that's all you need, or you will ever need, to start this job, mga kaibigan. So it's not really that bad. Gusto ko tayong go over dito sa channel na to because I feel like people are getting this misconception na kailangan when you go into this trade, kailangan puro snap-on, puro Mac, puro Matco, lahat ng tools nyo. But no, not really. To be honest, guys, I don't even own those tools. It's not anything against those brands or anything like that, but I just find these tools, these Stanley tools from Canadian Tire or wrenches from Princess Auto will do the same job as they do. So why would I spend more if I can spend less and they do the same thing? So don't feel pressured na kailangan may brand, may stamp yung mga tools na meron kayo. No, you don't really have to be like that. And like I said, guys, they do the same thing. I'll show you guys an example right now. So here's a good example for you guys. I have my Mastercraft na galing na sa Canadian Tire na wrench, 17mm right here, and side by side to a Blue Point 17mm. Blue Point is basically snap-on, guys, and an actual snap-on. This one's a line wrench though, so disregard that, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? So this 17mm wrench will do the same job as this 17mm wrench. So don't feel pressured, guys, na kailangan nyo ng snap-on or kailangan nyo ng Mac or anything like that or anything branded. So I look at tools the same way I look at clothes. So for example, if I was to buy a t-shirt from H&M and then I buy a similar t-shirt from Gucci, they're both t-shirts, they do the same thing, but you're paying more for one because it's branded. If you guys know what I'm saying. No, like I said, I have nothing against those tool manufacturers like Snap-on, Mac, or Matco. I mean, darating din ng panahon, guys, na you will have to upgrade your toolbox or what's inside your toolbox. Pero if you're starting out, you don't really have to, go all out sa first day mo dito sa trabaho. You can just start with whatever you have in your garage, for example. Like, most of my tools right now is actually hand-me-downs, guys, and some of it I just bought from like a pawn shop, especially my air impact, guys. I got that from a pawn shop. No, I have nothing against those big names when it comes to tools. Granted, they do make awesome tools, but there's absolutely no reason for you guys to buy them first hand or first day at work. I'll tell you guys the one thing I bought from a Snap-on truck, and it's this flashlight, this pen light, and that's it, because mine died and I had no choice but to get a pen light from Snap-on. I think it was Snap-on, and they sold me this Coast light. And that's pretty much it. That's all I bought from, a Snap-on dealer. Then again, guys, the time will come na kailangan mong bumili sa Snap-on because sometimes car manufacturers make you buy a specific tool to do a specific job. So sometimes wala ka naman talaga choice but to buy them. But luckily, I haven't really ran across any of those car manufacturers or cars na kailangan kong bumili ng specific tool to do those jobs. And sometimes if I do run across them, sometimes I ask, my coworkers if I can borrow their tool. Since we're talking about borrowing tools, let's just talk about, the general rule. There's this golden rule that mechanics go by, and it's kind of like if you borrow a certain tool 3 times, that means you will need to get it yourself because you need that tool. So basically, pakiramdaman mo kung ano nangyayari sa shop nyo. If you really need it, then you need it. You don't really have a choice but to get it. And if you really don't, then just keep borrowing it, I guess, for 8 times, and then after 8 times, just buy your own. After that, ako kasi sometimes pagka yung mga hiram ako ng specific tool, it's really, really spaced out. It's rare that I get a specific job like that needs that tool consistently. So all I'm trying to you guys is be smart with tools. I mean, tools are gonna be your best friends. These are gonna be your investments, and when it comes to investing and stuff like that, you have to be smart, right? Like, you can't just go about and buying a ton of tools and then you won't need them for the next 3 years because you're not that advanced yet with your stage of your career, so you won't really use it till you get there. I just don't want to see you guys going out there and buying like an engine overhaul kit or something like that if there's ever a thing, and you're in a first year apprentice, and all you're going to be doing is oil changes and tires, and you won't really need that. So my advice for you guys is just be smart. Just be smart with your investment, and take it easy, take your time. You have lots of time to just accumulate these tools. Like I said, hindi ito na nag-stop mag-grow tong industry na to, so you're gonna be buying tools consistently, guys. After, pag sabi natin makatapos ka ng 4 years, license ka na and stuff like that, hindi ka matatapos. Siguro tapos ka na bumili ng maliliit na stuff, like kompleto ka na sa wrenches, sockets and stuff like that, pero hindi ka rin matatapos kasi nga car manufacturers will develop new technologies, and new technologies will require different tools for you to do that job. Gusto ko lang din dagdag, guys. If you have, non-branded tools like me, or things that's from the pawn shop or a place that's somewhere cheap, you know what I mean? Huwag kayo mahihiya. Be proud of the tools that you have. So be proud of your tools, guys. Kahit ganito lang siya kaliit, ganyan lang kaliit ang collection nyo of tools, it doesn't matter. Or parang ganito yung sa inyo, mismatch na, may matangkad, may maliit, may white, or may chrome, meron din black. It doesn't really matter. Just be proud of them, because really you're in this job and you should be proud of that, and you have a career that you can be proud of. So be proud of your tools. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in my previous blog, guys, you just have to start somewhere. And if this is what your somewhere looks like, that's fine. Basta simulan mo lang yung something na gusto mong simulan and it won't matter. So yun nga no, guys, no, yun lang gusto kong sabihin sa inyo in this vlog. And maybe I'll take you guys shopping actually. I'm in dire need of an upgrade, or I need a few things in my toolbox. So I might take you guys shopping, or where I shop, and how much do I typically spend whenever I go shopping for tools. So I'll take you guys on that. Maybe in the next video I will do that. So yun nga no, guys, no, dito na nagtatapos ang video. Maraming salamat sa panonood. Kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe, mag-subscribe mo na. Click mo na yung notification bell so you don't miss any new videos that's coming out in the future. Anyways, also follow my Instagram, the Daily Driven STI. Thank you guys so much for everyone who followed that my Instagram page. We have 27 followers right now, I believe, and it's just awesome. So guys, just keep following my new Instagram page, and it's just about my car, or it's just about the STI. So follow that, hit it up, man. Don't forget to drop a like on this video, guys. Share this video to everyone that you know. So I hope you guys have a blessed day, and you remember to keep praying. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Whee!